Good afternoon. My name is Brian Christmas, and my wife is a paparazzi consultant. Her number is 35763, and she's asked me to do a leadership video this afternoon, and I'm happy to do that. I am currently a leadership trainer where I'm employed, and also have been involved in church ministry for about 20 years, and so that's given me a lot of practical experience about leadership, and we want to do a video to give you some tips and tricks about leadership today. The first question that we want to ask is, why leadership? Whether you have 3 people on your team, whether you have 30 people on your team, maybe you don't have any people on your team right now. Learning the basics of leadership will establish a foundation that will allow you to be ready for leadership at any time. So I think it's important that we go through some of these very quick little ideas about leadership to give you a leg up on how that you can be a leader for your team. One of the first things that we have to understand and know is that we have to lead by example. Modeling the way and showing people how it ought to be done. It's very easy to go along and say, well, you need to post this many times a day, or you need to go live several times a day. But if you're not willing to do it, then your team is not going to be willing to do it. So it's very important that as you start your business, that you start with that in mind, making sure that you are willing to do everything that you're asking anybody else to do. And if you're willing to do that, then people will see your success. They'll be able to see how you're able to get through different situations and be able to bring success to your business. There's another thing that's very, very important, and that is that practicing continuous improvement. I know that we've all practiced different things. Maybe we've been a part of sports. Maybe we've been a part of acting or things like that. One of the important things for you to realize is the more you do it, the better that you're going to get. And by continuously practicing these things, practice doing Facebook Lives by just recording yourself and watching yourself, looking for different movements. I talk with my hands an awful lot, and sometimes I need to bring them down. Sometimes I don't look at the camera enough and make eye contact. These are the kinds of things that you can do better by continuously striving to improve the things that you do. And start with small things. And this is important, especially if you have a team, to celebrate small victories. Take those little things that happen to them. Maybe they have a consultant that has just a spectacular party. Celebrate those wins with them. Make sure that they are encouraged by those things. Because big things don't always happen. If you talk to any consultant, you're going to find out very quickly that it was a whole lot of small wins that they were able to generate that made them successful. It's usually not just one big thing. Nobody starts paparazzi and in a month is making a ton of money. You've got to generate those small wins. So be patient with yourself. And as a leader trying to lead a team, make sure that you are encouraging people who are having a difficulty being patient with the business. Very important as a leader. You know, these small successes tend to snowball into great things. And when you start rolling those things all together, it really can make a difference. Not only for your own leadership, but also in showing other people how to show these leadership qualities of making sure that we're generating these small wins. There's another little thing that we all know to do, but I'm not sure that we always do it. And that is encouraging others. The little thank yous, the little maybe the little messengers or the tweets or the little texts that say, man, you are just rocking it today. Or I watched your Facebook Live and you're doing a great job. And just those little encouragements can make a huge difference in the way that people react. As a leader, as trying to lead a team, or even just leading yourself, make sure that you understand the value of encouragement. Especially if you have kids, encouraging your kids, you understand how that can really make a difference in the way that they react to difficult situations. And when we get older, it's no different. Even as adults, we still need encouragement. We need to be lifted up. So don't think that just because you have a team of some people that are adults or maybe even older than you, that they don't need encouragement from you. As a leader, be the chief encouragement officer, the CEO. Did you get that? The CEO. Be the chief encouragement officer. Make sure that your team is receiving encouragement from you and getting what they need from that emotional standpoint to weather through the difficult times. Because sometimes you have a difficult week, or sometimes you even have a difficult month. But that encouragement coming from your leader, that encouragement coming from people who understand how difficult sometimes it is in selling jewelry, is a great way to keep people motivated and going. So be encouraging in the things that you do. As well, I think one of the more important parts of leadership is living with passion and selling with passion. Be passionate about your business. You know, you're not going to believe me if I get on to a Facebook Live and I say, well, you know, I guess we're going to sell some jewelry tonight. And, you know, I know that I'm not a very good seller. And I just hope that you guys will buy some jewelry from me tonight. Anybody encouraged to buy? Anybody think that that's going to sell anything? Of course not. Live with passion and have a passion for selling the jewelry. If you don't have passion for selling, people aren't going to have a passion for buying. And you need to exhibit that passion. And maybe you have a goal in mind. There's a reason why you started with Paparazzi. There's a reason that you signed on to sell this jewelry. It could be just a hobby. If that's all that it is, then great. But have a passion about your hobby. Like Anita has said many times in her videos, she has a goal. She has a reason that drives her towards success in her business. She's passionate about Paparazzi because of what it can do for our family. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're trying to help somebody. Be passionate about it, because passion is contagious. And when you believe in something so strongly, when you believe in a product, and when you believe in a company like Paparazzi that does such a great job in rewarding and compensating its consultants, and when it does a great job of encouraging some of the higher ups, it's amazing the amount of encouragement that we already talked about in this video, the amount of encouragement that they give to their people. Great stuff. And so have a passion about what you're trying to do. Because there's one thing that I want to tell you about passion. People won't believe the message if they don't believe the messenger. Let me say that one more time. People won't believe the message. They won't catch the passion unless they believe the messenger, unless that messenger has passion. So be passionate about your business. This is an exciting business to be a part of. And if you can be passionate about your business, then the people under you can catch that passion. And if you have a goal in mind, share that goal with people. Share your passion, because they may grab onto it. They may have similar things, but they haven't been able to really put it into focus. Share your passion with other people about why you are a paparazzi consultant, why you are taking the time and making the sacrifices to do this business. And then as you grow your business and as your people continue to grow, that passion just continues to just flare out, and it can make a huge difference in your business. There's one little thing that I want to leave you with, and that is DWYSYWD. And you're thinking, what in the world are you talking about? This is what I'm saying. It stands for do what you say you will do. Be a person of integrity. Be a person that follows through. And especially as a leader, if you've promised your team to do something, follow through. Because when you don't follow through, and when people question your integrity, and when people question your commitment to your team, is when your team tends to flounder. Do what you say that you will do. Follow through on your promises. Be passionate. Encourage people. Model the way. Set the example. Be an influence upon people. These are some of the leadership tips that I want to leave with you today, because these are just the very foundation of what you can do to start a great leadership journey in your paparazzi business. Hey, if you have any questions, I would love to answer some questions for you. And I thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And we're looking forward to seeing the passion in your paparazzi business. Have a great day.